There we go. Okay, so back at this again. Okay, I am back.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer.
Really?
Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want
Sal
the truth.
McMundle
Truth?
says,
What do you mean?
Hey
I
Vampire
suspect
Will.
that someone else
Yo.
was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Okay.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before
Right.
he lost that job.
Wow.
Nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure
Okay.
to talk to Tom.
Okay, so when you there was a secret about a citizen or someone related to them. Press A. Alright, let me talk to some more people then before I go into that.
Me a laugh.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
You're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Sal McMundle says, remember everything I said
Welcome
last
back.
stream.
Did you find what you were
Little bit.
after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Okay.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the
Sal
truth.
McMondle says, gin tonic.
Oh, okay.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Okay. Cool. Inspect the boatyard.
There's gotta be something can be done, Dad.
I will get to the bottom.
Okay, cool. Inspect the boat.
This intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city?
Nick YT says, hello, bro.
What's up, Nick? How you doing? Oh, Lord. What happened to him? I guess that's him?
Sal McMondle
The body
says,
is still warm.
nice tank top, by the way.
This man
Flexing
has
them
just
guns,
been drained
haha.
of blood.
Sal McMondle says, hey, Nick.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This Bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. What's this? Some sort of note.
Okay.
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Who the... How do I crouch again? What did that do?
Sal McMondle says, it's not a vampiro, it's a giant mosquito.
Over there!
Oh, I have bullets. How do I use my gun? To equip?
Ammunition crate. Good. I need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Shut that foolish mouth of yours. Never known McCullough to be...
I cannot enter.
How do I...
All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Billy. If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here,
Sal
you've got one
McMundle
job, and
says,
that's to find
just flex him.
it, and find it fast.
It's fair enough, Tom.
I want to pull out my gun, but I can't pull out my gun.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Come on, dude. Yo, you telling me I have no way to pull out this gun?
I cannot enter.
Okay, so some enemies are resistant to... How the I want to pull out my gun. It said... I am pressing every button here.
Crush the leech, boys!
Where? How?
Die, vermin! There's one of them vermin!
Oh, Lord. How do I pull out my gun, please?
That's this nest of them cleaned out.
Dude, I can't pull out squat. Like, what the hell? Do I have a controller setting? You have so
Sal
much.
McMundle says, the UI can be confusing, but you don't equip gear on the same panel that you can see all your weapons. Sal McMundle
So how do I-
says, it's the next one over. Yes, you have 4 weapon slots, 2 main and plus offhand slot. Then just bind the weapon changes to a key. Sal McMundle says, check the options menu.
We go controls. Hands off, main hand. Dog. I am pressing that button and nothing is happening.
like their screams when you burn them alive.
Do you have to equip it? Okay.
It's on to us!
Bitch, what?
You'll pay for that!
Sal McMondle says, you need to put the gun in the one-hand slot.
Okay. A collectible? Okay, that's cool and all, but I'm not really caring for no collectibles. All I want is just bullets. There's another guy back that way.
Sal McMondle says, there you go, young book, close you like that.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before. No.
Okay, so
I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst.
how did I equip this bullshit?
I must have more.
Here we go.
Not again. William, please stop.
Just the same, I promise. My dearest friend, you're my last and dearest friend.
William, my arm. I can't feel it. Will, please, let go of me.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Oh my God, William. I can't stand it anymore.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Oh shit! That was fun.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton,
Sal McMondle
are you in there?
says,
I knew him well.
ever
another
seen an
lost
animal
soul,
with
a
fangs who
kindred
won't bite?
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain Skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Man, I hate vague people. Stop being vague.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I
Sound
was
like
10 to my
Mondo
fault. My
says.
flock needs me.
Go with the good
Shithicc.
Dr. Swansea.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Okay.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Rocket League.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal.
Okay.
They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Skal. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy.
I cannot stand folk.
Well,
Just
London
tell
is
me who
peaceful
you
as she
are, man.
appears from the middle of the canal. If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest,
Okay.
I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like
Really?
yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan
Sound
Reed,
Mondo
a surgeon of
says.
some caliber and
Pembroke
renown, if I'm
Hospital
not
is in
mistaken.
Wales.
You
Really?
are correct, sir.
I knew it.
That's cool.
I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
He is so excited. I think he's a fanboy.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand traditionally the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Okay.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
I say go for it. You have no other choice.
It seems I have little choice. But
Exactly.
yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
definitely do that.
Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
If you say so, buddy.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
A blood transfusion specialist is a vampire. How freaking
Here at Pembroke,
ironic
it's
is
not
that?
what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Okay. Okay, so where am I? Okay, so I have taken out blah 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 blah, worked in blah 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 blah. I have noticed that the man knows that he's conditioned by a vampire. I can't believe this. I don't know anything about the patient is. Okay. Oh wait, is there a video to that? Oh, I thought it was a fucking enter the hospital. Gotcha.
It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah! It's my turn!
Good lord.
Rotten ocracy. Each heart contains the secret of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite!
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't
Sal
notice?
McMundle says,
Stop your staring
irony
and
is
get
the
me to
song of the
hospital,
bird.
you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
It says the for particular citizen to hire.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Sal McMondle
Did I black
says,
out?
release.
What? What happened? Whoa, I feel giddy. What? What happened?
I feel like I don't need it. Not
It
again.
is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
So I have to eat.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised.
So he's the inventor of blood
I suppose I'll just have to
transfusion.
deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research.
Really?
He is convinced it is the future.
He is right. Okay, so
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
I can believe it.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Okay, that's a new guy.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you.
Thank you, sweetie.
Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Okay.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Not really.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Oh man, that sounds like when I'm working in the
Apologies,
hospital.
I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Is that it?
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Second office.
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Brilliant minds in London at Pembroke.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Wait.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke
You look
Hospital.
absolutely insane.
And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you
Crazy.
require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul. Or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Okay, let me go to my room.
It's locked.
I have a saw. Not reading that.
It's locked, all right. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Okay, so crafting. Will they craft treatments, rooms to boost yourself, weapon upgrades? Oh, you can do weapons upgrades. That's cool. Okay.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Okay. So I need to get a lot of XP. I mean a whole lot of XP.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Dr. Swansea asked me to collect you, Dr. Reed. Hurry up.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
What?
A crisis, you say?
Okay.
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
That sounds like fun. Let's go do that. End of a narrow street.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody...
Holy crap, what was that? Good lord, what was that? And where the hell is my gun? Oh, I get it. Oh, I died. Whoa.
I cannot enter.
Before I do that, let me go back into my room and refill. This is actually going to be kind of hard. place is empty, man. Ooh-wee. Got plenty of ammo, but no shotgun. God damn, dude. I might have to use that axe. This place is beautiful, I'll give them that. Dude, that was hard. Like, I need more health, I need a lot of stuff. I wonder if there's an easier way to start gaining stats without killing people. That's the real question. This is creepy. Got some shelves. Before we go down there, let's check upstairs.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Got some more bullets, so that's good. I wish I did have a shotgun. That would help out a lot.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Bottles of alcohol. What the hell was that?
It's locked.
Can't you just break down door? No one breaks down doors around here. You're a freaking vampire, man. You should have vampire strength.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Okay, so this is the last floor here. Rich blood samples. That it? Okay. Cigarette case.
I cannot enter.
Alright, so I got a key. So I gotta go downstairs to go open whatever it is downstairs. Whoa! What the fuck was that?
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Oh shit. Boy, do I wish I had a shotgun right now. Who the fuck? What? Okay, so there's apparently a dead body over here, just sitting in the middle of nowhere.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
It's contained. It says equipment if to absorb blood. Really? Hold on. Now that is what I know. So this thing absorbs blood. That's actually pretty nice. Wonder if I can upgrade that. That could probably become useful if used right. What the hell? Oh, what is you, bro? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Got me. Oh, that's gonna be rough. That's gonna be rough. Okay, so every time I die, I have to start over.
It's locked.
Pretty sure whoever that guy was downstairs has the key to that little thing right there, so I need to go get that.
Skals can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
I'm gonna have to kill a lot of those kind of guys. A lot of them. Can I heal? Look, somebody's back there. I don't have enough? Wait, can I upgrade a weapon? Absorb. I need something that can absorb blood. A lot of it. I need 5 aluminum shards. Okay, so basically upgrade weapons, do a lot of stuff. So that's pretty cool. Where the fuck did you come from, dude? Oh, I should have used a faster one. I have no health, and I need to heal. How do I heal? Need a syringe. I have a shadow? I thought vampires didn't have shadows.
It's locked, all right.
There's gotta be a key to that. There's no key, no nothing. Oh my god, man, this is gonna be so hard. I just don't have enough stamina. I need guns, better weapons. I need a lot of stuff, man. But you just ain't got a lot of stuff. And if you die, you start over. Damn it, dude. I need more. God, I need so much more stuff. I just don't have the capability to fight these guys. Good lord, no one watches this game. I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. Cool.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? should investigate.
I will not let you down, my boy.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Do you have water? Want that. What does this do? Okay, so those are the two next ones I want. But anyway, guys, that's it for tonight. I appreciate everyone coming in to come watch this. This is a fun game. I do enjoy playing this. Anyway, that'll be it for tonight, and I will be back tomorrow. Alright, everyone. Peace.